Hello, hello. Fee Jamieson-Folland beaming in from a very beautiful place called Lombongan Island, which is just off the main coast of Bali. And it would be rude not to, because check out the view from our villa that Chris, my hubby, has wonderfully scored us. What a superstar. Check that out. So that's in the background as I share with you this week's thought, which is falling in love with the process again. And what do I mean by that? Well, it could mean many things. And the context for us today is, and for this week, that I invite you to consider is that there is no new information, and there'll be things that we know that it's a good idea to be doing or applying, concepts to be considering in our lives. However, sometimes we fall out of love with them. Sometimes it's like, oh, there must be a better way, or I'm not sure about that anymore. We just kind of almost get out of the habit of something, even if we knew it was valuable. And that can be in any area of our lives. It can be in relationships. It can be in relation to our health. It can be maybe, say, for example, it works well for us to visualize, meditate in the morning first thing, or do yoga, or do some stretches, or exercise first thing. Or it may be to really practice listening in our relationships. Whatever it may be, sometimes we might be traveling and we get out of the habit. And so it's finding a way to fall in love with that process again that we were once very much in love with. And I'm using that because this is something that maybe helps us to get a feeling place for this concept that I want to share. And so what are ways that we can do this? Well, one way is asking somebody who we trust, who maybe has had experience in that area, what they might recommend, or if there's some kind of resource that they might recommend for us to look at, read. It might be a personal development resource. If it's in the area of business, say if you're running your own business from home, I coach and work a lot with people who are doing just that. And it can be a different personal development resource that we dip into. So yeah, I'd love to hear your experience of this, if it's something that you've noticed, if it's something that you've had success with, because it's valuable to be able to share things that work, I believe. So, semoga harimu indah from Indonesia, from Bali. Trust that you're lapping up that view as much as me. Ciao.